So stuck inside means I'm going to be playing in the dirt a lot, apparently. Got lots of things going. Didn't label them properly. Don't feel like finding the names now, but here's just a quick bit of what we've got. This is the tray I showed y'all previously. I left it outside in direct sun too long, and apparently it was too hot for that one, which I think was the chamomile, maybe? This one isn't sprouting yet, but this is a mix of different tea type plants, like there's lavender, lemon balm, mint, things like that. This is some of the Burgess seeds we'd got. None of them are really starting to sprout. There's like one over there that maybe has a little bit of green leaf. It will be husk tomatoes. We've grown them before. They were pretty cool. Over here I've got some of the vine peaches that have started to sprout. I got them out of the little greenhouse domes, and they're shaded because the way the sun comes up, it comes up over here, rising the east, up, sets in the west. So I put some more of the tender plants over here to protect them from afternoon Alabama sun, because it's already hit 100 degrees some days this week, and then yesterday it dropped to 40. This is going to be morning glories, and these are going to be daisies. I just put some dirt in and covered them up to keep them moist and warm. Nothing's popped up yet. I do think I need to water them again. These are my strawberries. I've repotted them into a bigger plant, and they seem much more content now. This is a thornless blackberry, and it's starting to sprout pretty good. Blueberries. I love these flowers on the blueberries. Come on, camera, quit being blurry. There's the blueberry flowers. I really need to plot this somewhere, but I haven't decided exactly where I want it yet. This is an elderberry. If you look, it's just starting to get some little green here. I was kind of worried about it because, you know, small children come over here a lot, younger children, and to them these just look like a stick some other kid might have set in the pot. So it's been like just yanked out of the pot a couple of times. This will be a blackberry, hopefully. I have seen no green or growth at all on it yet. So I don't know, maybe if the roots are developing under there, and I don't want to move it around and find out. So I'm just going to let it sit there. It's my gardenia that I got from the annual tree sale at the local farmer's market. We now also have some roses in the front yard. My husband's a redneck, as some of you know. And he didn't like the bushes that were here previously, so he just hooked his new truck to the bushes, wrapped a chain around it, and drove off. So then there were just 3 gaping holes there, and we went with roses just because they're pretty and they smell good, and I know they'll help bring in some pollinating things. Those are my apple trees that we don't, aren't 100% sure will be apple. There's some borage going over there. The echinacea's not really looking so hot. Marigold's got a little bit going, but that might be a piece of grass that landed in there. This should be another blackberry, but like I said, I don't really see anything coming off it yet. Over here, now this one hasn't been pulled up as much. You can see a good bit of green over here, and this will be elderberry. Is what this will be. Yeah, there's a little piece coming off over there too. Oh, moving over here. Still haven't got my husband to do something on the solar. I really want to get him to do that because I know some of you guys are interested. The mint, I'm horrible on sometimes because like this is pretty much, I want to put this in the ground somewhere that I can let it spread, and it can be ground cover because mint is invasive, so I want to put it somewhere that's kind of contained. I trimmed it because it was getting way tall. I've been kind of leaving it open because it's getting too tall for the container, and it's pretty well situated to the, temperature. But since I trimmed it, like these leaves are growing in kind of different, and some of them look kind of dried off. So I don't know if I damaged it when I cut it, or if that's just a natural thing, or the weather. Here is my lettuce. I need to go ahead and cut off what I want the rest of it, and then I want to reuse some of the dirt, as I did like over here with my spinach that the ants keep trying to take over. Because like all over here I had hardly any spinach growing in it at all. So I've just took some of the dirt out of it, mixed it with some other potting mix, and growing with that. I know it's not the best suited material, but I mean it cuts costs a little bit because I really, like seriously, this is all the spinach I got out of here. It's mostly ants. I don't use the parts that have ants like I got over here, and I'm probably going to use over there. But I don't want to just throw the dirt away. I could throw it on the ground somewhere. Once we get a little more work done, this part here, I think I'm going to do like a pollinator garden and put just a bunch of pretty flowers and things to bring bees and birds. So that's looking pretty nice. Hang on and we'll go check out my trees. I can't remember if I showed you these. These are my white strawberries. They're a pine berry. It's supposed to taste kind of like pineapple. I think a kid basketball hit over there. But the rest of the strawberries are kind of greening up, so they're coming along. I got them from Burgess as well.
What happened to the basketball?
I think Brother's basketball hit over there. Alright, then here are my trees. They had some blooms on them. They have fallen off now. This is the plum tree. You can see lots of little, where the blooms were, so lots of little plums. I don't know if those will all turn into plums or not. But lots of little places where they were at. Now on my pear tree, I had some blooms, not like super lot of blooms, but I had some blooms. But I can hardly find where any of them were now. There is one, like I see one, can you see it right there? There was one there. But that's all I see on that, so I might not get pears, but like, this is my first year with a good bit of tree, so I'm not really expecting a whole lot. I'd like some good growth from them and to get established. This is my crabapple. I've had no blooms off it yet. Alright. I showed y'all when I got the cherry tree from Burgess not that long ago. And it, it just looks like a little stick. But it's greening up quite well, I think. There's lots of greenery on here, lots of leaves. So I'm pretty satisfied with it thus far. We'll see how it goes. But I mean, it is alive. It is very obviously, they sent me a live tree. A lot of people were worried they sent them dead plants because it looks like a stick. So I got there. And then my black apple tree, I was concerned about it because it wasn't showing any signs of coming out of dormancy. So I was like, well, maybe it'll come out next year, because I've had trees do that before and I've heard of them. If depending on when you transplant them, they don't come out of dormancy until either fall or the next year even. But if you look right here, I do have some leaves coming up now. So I'm quite excited about those. I'm still not sure if I just want to do this like as an orchard or a food forest, or maybe make some guilds around some of them. Just ideas. She's trying to water the plants. But that's what we got going on here. I'll probably be starting a lot more things and probably forget to label them too, because I have 4 children. 1 preteen who will be a teenager next month, 2 teenage girls, and a 4-year-old. So we're just trying to, not kill each other or drive each other to distraction. No, that's a lie. They are trying to drive each other to distraction, and sometimes me too.
You forgot the part that we're supposed to be killing each other too.
Yeah, that's the boys' comments. But yeah, it's April 1st, April Fool's Day. I couldn't think of any jokes or funny things to do that would be in good taste right now. Mainly because I know some things that would be funny and I find them funny, but I know a lot of people get offended. And I don't really feel like doing more offended people. I've got teenage girls in the house. I'm good. But I hope you guys are doing good. If y'all have thought of anything to do while stuck in the house with all the heathens, let me know. Happy gardening. Here's our hot mess we still ain't cleaned up. So those of you who've been saying I'll do it when I get the time, who still ain't done it, you're not the only one. Alright. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.